Other people pissing off the Long Islanders. Billy Joel. Billy Joel, people don't like his helicopter commute. I guess when you're filling up Madison Square Garden 8,000 times.
You know what you should do? You should just drop money out of his helicopter.
Yeah, really
whenever he takes off and lands. Just try. He's like, I'm so fucking rich. I just made $600,000 tonight at the fucking Garden. Here's some of it.
Here
you go, people.
You should be really obnoxious, making a hot air balloon and just throwing cash out of it.
Like he's a Wizard of Oz.
Come see me at the wonderful Madison Square Garden. I've sold out another night.
Yeah. Sell out 5 nights a week.
For years, that motherfucker has been selling out Madison Square Garden, and it doesn't even seem to have an end to it.
No.
People just want to keep going.
They love those fucking songs.
Yeah,
Billy
Piano
Joel,
Man and Uptown Girl will be here tonight.
Oh, yeah. The motherfucker has a lot of hits.
He has a lot of fucking hits, man.
And those are just foundations of houses on Long Island. He drove into a house once.
Yes, he did.
Once? Wasn't it more than once?
Oh, more than once.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were driving to a tree? That's how you knew what time it was, depending on what he drove into.
When he sang that bottle of red, bottle of white, whatever kind of mood you were in, he was in the mood for both.
Yeah.
And numerous times. It wasn't just one or the other.
Bottle of red, bottle of white.
Both.
Yeah.
Bottle of red, bottle of whatever.
What a life the guy has.
Let's
He
take
just
the
gets
Ferrari
drunk,
tonight.
goes to the Garden, gets some more money, and then gets drunk.
It's a commute.
I can't even imagine.
Dude, it's the same commute like a roofer makes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a job in the city.
Yeah.
So I got to go in and tar a roof. And then I got to drive back out to Long Island in the traffic. And I made, maybe a couple of $100. Billy Joel, same commute with a helicopter.
Yeah.
And it's just hundreds of thousands of dollars.
The roofer has to work fucking 2 years to pay off the DUI.
Yeah,
he sings one song.
Yeah. And
then
he crashes into a house.
Yeah.
He gets sick of his wife. He's like, just get out of here.
Yeah.
He has like 7 wives,
model.
doesn't he?
Hey, model, get the fuck out.
Hey, young model, I'm sick of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get another one. He's doing very well for himself, but I guess people are mad. What's this story? He takes off in a helicopter and goes to the Garden?
Yeah, he twice a day he travels with a helicopter, and he likes to take his friends around on joy rides. And they say his helicopter has lights and speakers on it.
What is he, fucking Apocalypse Now? Dun, 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 dun.
It says the Stugotz on the side of it.
Wait, twice a day? Like he's going to the 7-Eleven in his helicopter? Who goes out twice a day? When I'm home, I don't go out twice a day. I go out once, and then I'm done.
Yeah, but if you had a helicopter, you
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Where's he
your
going?
yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Joel, you park your helicopter in the handicapped spot here at 7-Eleven. Wow. I was thinking maybe it was one of those little shitty helicopters. That is the fucking shit.
Dude, he has a staff and people. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, my God.
It's Billy fucking Joel.
Look at what fucking Billy Joel songs have wrought.
So the town can't really do anything, but they're trying to stop more helipads being built.
Does he have a helipad like at his house?
Yes.
Oh, I thought maybe he had to drive to a helipad somewhere.
So all his neighbors wake up at all hours of the night.
Oh, God, could you imagine? That is a loud fucking
What time
helicopter.
does the MSG concert end?
Yeah,
It
he's
has
not
to be
going to.
11 o'clock, right?
He flies in and
Then he flies right over the people stuck in traffic on the LIE and the fucking bridge.
I took all their money.
Looking at the accident that his concert caused. Just saying.
You gotta figure like 1 a.m., 1:30.
Easy.
Billy Joel is coming in for a landing next door.
And music playing out of the speakers.
Yes, uptown girl. She been living in a uptown.
He makes girls wash it to that song.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm in a New York state of mind. Neighbors like, oh, my God, this motherfucker.
This guy.
This Billy fucking Joel.
Can you imagine?
That is great.
Your house is like $30 million.
Do we have a picture of Billy Joel's house? There's got to be a picture.
It's
of
got
his house.
to be.
It'd be
The
ridiculous.
real estate here is insane. I've never seen anything like it.
Back in the 80s, he had a house on Long Island that people knew about and were like, oh, that's an amazing house. I bet that's a shack.
Oh,
Yeah, but for real, so if you have a big house, you can just build like a helipad, right? They can't stop you,
guess.
right?
I guess there are like laws and county and town ordinances, but you pay off for variances. I had to do this for my pool.
Yeah.
Like they said no pools were allowed in my town and no fences. Or that's how they got around the pool. They said you could have a pool, but every pool needs a 6-foot fence around it. And I said, okay. And they go, well, we don't allow 6-foot fences in this town. So I'm like, what? You got to get a variance. What is that? Well, we will assess it and see, and then we will give you the permission to build the fence.
That's all it is, yeah.
And then you gotta. It's so much money to get a variance, and then
Who are you paying? Just the
you
city?
got to pay the city, the town. Yeah, they shake you down. That's the free fucking America. I own my house, and I have to pay to put up a fence. I had to pay to get a tree cut down. I had to pay for a variance to get a tree cut down. They don't allow trees to be cut down in my town.
And it is everywhere, though. Like, even putting in a fence at our house, everything was just, you got to pay somebody.
They're there to reach it. It's all organized crime. The townships out on Long Island are the mafia. So if you're Billy Joel and you go up and say you want a helipad, you better have some fat fucking pockets, and he does. So he paid a shitload of money, and they're like, all right, fucking helicopter
Just
away,
a bunch
Billy.
of Dagos in front row.
Yeah.
When you have that much money, don't you just build it first and then say, I'll deal with the fines and stuff later?
Yeah, they do that too.
Yeah.
And then you just pay the fines.
Yeah, and it turns out to be less than going through the process of
Yep.
applying for everything.
But they're trying.
Making money on fines.
They're trying to stop him from building more helipads.
More helipads.
He wants a
more
bigger
effort.
one.
Billy Joel wants a fucking squadron of helicopters.
Just being a dick
Billy
about
Joel
it.
fucking.
His tour-
Oh, jeez.
Dude, that is
Modest Tudor home.
yeah.
Look
Dude,
at
that is like a it's like an oil baron sort of house.
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
That's
Like,
one of those
insane.
old timey.
Yeah.
And then he has
like
the
a
American
Gatsby.
flag. Like, hey, what are you talking about? I'm cool. I got a flag right
Hey,
here.
America.
I'm an American. I can't have a helicopter pad.
Ah,
I can't have many helicopter pads.
Come
here's
on,
my
work
golf,
with me.
Here's my golf course. I mean, my yard.
looks like an 80s movie boarding school.
Yeah.
It does.
yeah,
It looks
yeah.
like the movie Toy
Yeah.
Soldiers.
It's where the X-Men teach their kids how to fucking.
Yeah, he thinks he's Charles Xavier.
Yeah, he's fucking.
He really does. Yes.
Looks like him now. He's kind of got that Uncle Fester thing going.
Yeah.
How many chimneys does Billy Joel need?
I was gonna say.
Okay, so here's his helipad.
Holy shit.
Look at the overhead. Oh, how pissed that one person is right there. Whose mansion is that next door? Billy Joel.
really
his
not-
helipad.
They're really not as separated as you would think.
No. And
Plus
the
they were
helipad's right next to the pool.
Plus, they were bragging forever that Billy Joel was their neighbor until he builds the helicopter
Right,
pad.
until
They're
the
like, that
helipad-
cocksucker, I'll fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably were looking over going, what's Billy putting in, a tennis court? Putting in some tennis courts, I think.
Oh,
They
we
all
love
try-
tennis.
Yeah.
You know, they all try to introduce themselves and he never answered the door.
Is he dating a girl named Heather now and he painted a big H on the tennis court? What the uptown girl?
I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
I love
Anything
it.
that annoys these
Yeah.
fucking lumps of shit out
Right.
of
He
me.
lands all drunkenly to a big celebration of that Good Night Saigon.
Oh, yeah. Good night,
They all sing.
Saigon. Yeah. We're landing on Long Island.
Oh, go down.
I just
together.
played a show at Madison Square Garden. My neighbors are mad. They're ready to fight because I came in at midnight. And we're all awake tonight. Stupid Billy Joel and
It'd be great if
his
doesn't he live
helicopter.
near Seinfeld? Wouldn't it be great if that was Seinfeld? That
Oh,
lives right near him?
Seinfeld's house.
God damn it!
What are you doing? He's landing a helicopter. Kramer, do some black jokes.
I love that he's that big of a dick, though.
Oh, it's fucking
they're
great.
all
That makes
assholes
it
out there.
I love him even more now.
Because
They're all assholes out there.
he's just like, yeah, well, they took my license away, so I guess I'm going to have to take something
Yeah.
to the garden.
He can't. Yeah, you're right. He can't even drive. So why should he not get a helicopter?
Like, be a total asshole about it. It's great.
Yeah.
It'd be great if he just buys big spotlights and puts the bat signal out over the neighborhood.
I'm trading in my heli for a Cadillac. That's awesome. Good for Billy Joel. Fuck him.
That's really funny.
What town is
them.
it? What town is it? Iraq.
Center Island.
Oh,
God.
boy.
I gotta
Where's
look
that?
that up.
No one I know lives there. Why would I
Center
even know,
Island.
right?
Is it just shitloads?
Where is Center Island? It's probably the center of the island, right?
But you got to be crazy rich to live there, right? If he lives
You
there.
I was
gotta
going
be.
to say, there's probably a list that says who lives there.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
that
Who
kind
his
of
neighbors
money.
are and
Yeah.
everything. Like, who's he pissing off in that house? And what do they own? Is it Mr. Walmart?
Spielberg lives out in that Hamptons
Spielberg,
area too,
fucking Mr. Lowe's,
Matt
Holy
Lauer.
shit,
Depot.
yeah.
It's Matt Lauer. He's
Yeah.
got nothing to
Bucks.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's pretty close to, see, he used to live in Lloyd's Neck, which is kind of close to there. Cove Road, Glen Cove. Yeah. All right.
it
Lloyd
like-
Harbor.
So it's a
is-
bridge that connects.
Oh, yeah. Look at that little strand of land so they could check every motherfucker that
Oh,
comes
yeah.
down that road. Look at that. You have to go from Bayville, where Jackie the Joke Man Martling lives. They don't want the likes of Jackie the Joke Man getting onto their island. So there's one road. I'm here to see Billy Joe. Hey, he'd take me for a helicopter ride. Hey. Let's buzz Stern. I'll drop my book on him.
Shit.
You think it's one of those bridges that they always have raised?
Oh, yeah, the drawbridge.
Oh, yeah.
It's never down.
So a Kennedy kid can kill some girl.
They're probably fucking armed like police officers
Oh.
in Penn Station.
They probably have their own little, all of those little towns on Long Island up there on the North Shore have their own police department.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are literally 2 cars. And they have a little shack as their headquarters because if they make an arrest or something, they usually take them to Suffolk County,
Yeah.
a precinct. But they are the biggest pricks, and they take care of their fucking locals. Northport's like that. Northport has a main drag that's on the docks at the end, and there's bars and clubs, and it's great. And if you try to drive out of there drunk at night, they will just pull you over and
Right,
arrest you.
right.
The money they make off of these poor saps that are going to the goddamn clam fest or the oyster party,
Right.
one of those other dumb Long Island things.
Here's the choke point.
That's it, huh?
The
Yeah,
police station
I knew it.
right there.
You got to go right by the police is right there.
No,
You have to pass the cops to get in.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No, you
pretty
probably
much
have to
a
show them ID, right?
Of
Like
course.
you're going to someone's house.
We're not just
or
driving
apartment.
in there.
It's a military checkpoint.
Yep. That's it.
It's not even a gate code. It's people with guns letting you.
Drive.
Yeah.
Let's drive through. Where's Billy's helicopter? Oh, look at that. Just farmland. This is disgusting amount of wealth.
Because you know there's 4 fucking houses on this whole island.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
Why would anyone need their own personal helicopter? They should go to Medicare. There it is. Look, just a never-ending road of wealth and, my God, who's in the truck, Lovey? Get them out of
You
here.
only just pass landscapers.
I told them to use the servants entrance.
Is that rock and roller and his helicopter?
Oh, the helicopter gonna come.
Oh.
They're gonna be fucking selling Stinger missiles to people so they can
Oh, yeah.
shoot down. Billy Joel shot down by Steven Spielberg. Was he justified?
Oh, it's fucking great.